So originally for this video, I really wanted to kind of have a more concrete comparison between the GoPro video that you can see here and the Raspberry Pi camera video that I'm building to really show you the comparison between the two and to kind of figure out the next steps and where to go to try and make this better. Unfortunately, the past 2 weeks have been kind of rough, graduating college, finishing up, and I just have had a lot of issues getting this to work. So unfortunately, I'm not quite there. But because I haven't had a video for the past 2 weeks, I really wanted to give you guys an update video just of sorts, just to show you what I'm doing, show you the issues I'm having, and hopefully be able to remedy them this week and give you an actual comparison video next week. So starting off, let's do an actual comparison of what I currently have between the GoPro, which you see here, and the Raspberry Pi cam, which I will swipe to. So yes, I know the colors are very atrocious to look at. I know this is what I've been dealing with for the past few weeks and trying to get good. Originally, the issue, apparently what I found out, was due to the Noir camera and changes they made there, tinted my entire camera a pinkish shade that you saw in the last video. I have found a kind of fix for this and using a different auto white balance, but now that white balance is causing kind of everything to go whack. So I believe this is right now just missing some saturation and other effects, so that just getting this kind of right and perfect color-wise is going to be kind of the next step. But again, putting that aside, looking at the actual video quality and me when I go across the screen here in a bit, it doesn't look too bad. Again, the frame rate is there. You're not really seeing any distortion, anything like that. So honestly, I still have high hopes. So the other thing I want to touch on is the FOV, or the field of view. If I go back to the GoPro here, you'll see the GoPro has a much higher field of view. You can see much more of the surrounding and the environment than you can on the GoPro, or on the Raspberry Pi. Now, this can be remedied, I think. So if I show you the kind of field of view for the Raspberry Pi camera here, you'll see the various modes I can put the camera in to give you different field of views. Currently I'm using mode 1, which is the 920 by 1080 native, and you'll see that it's actually a very small area of what the sensor can actually pick up. I think if I move over towards mode, I think it's 3 or so, 3 or 4, I think they're binned and native, but I think if I move to those, which is actually the black box, which is the entire field of view, I can get much more, and I can think I should get it closer to what the GoPro is. So that's also hopefully be a remedy to get better picture and get, again, better closer to the GoPro. So moving on to the case now, I have access to a 3D printer, but I don't actually own the 3D printer. So for me, I can't really rapid prototype as fast as I'd like and be able to fix errors kind of as I find them. So unfortunately, the last case I had printed looks better than the one I was using and has some changes. However, things didn't quite fit the same, and so I had to revert back to the previous case I was using. So because of that, I've made some changes that the new case will use, but this one didn't, so I had to kind of mess around with it. As you can see here, I had to kind of add a small breakout board because the components didn't fit correctly. But my goal for what the case will be is essentially the same design as this, however we'll only have one button and one LED. Essentially the button will just be a start-stop button, and then if a hold long press will activate the AP mode versus Wi-Fi mode, which again, AP mode is progressing. I've gotten closer, but I still haven't gotten AP mode fully working. But in the future, AP mode, which is just connecting to the Raspberry Pi from like your mobile device or whatnot, will be how you kind of control settings and how you basically do everything to customize and just do really anything with it that's just not starting and stopping video for now. So anyways, to the case, I had to again make this breakout board to kind of do it, but for the future case, it'll just be again one button, one LED, and hopefully I can get the next print will fit things better together, and I'll have the necessary changes made. So sorry, shorter video this week, I know, but unfortunately when you're not to the point in the project you'd like to be in order to progress, it's kind of hard to make the video kind of where I want it to be. So anyways, moving forward, hopefully this week I can fix the color issues with the camera and also increase the FOV. And then hopefully the next case print I get things correctly fit together, and hopefully I don't need to keep using duct tape to hold it all together, and hopefully I can get screws. Maybe not, but again, it's there. I'm close, just not close enough to do a full-on comparison and to kind of call a project prototype done, I guess, or you know, first version done. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully the videos in the future will be better, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.